listening. I sit in the hard chair. I don't care.
It's cool.
It's nothing.
I mean, listen.
I'm about to say, I figured Kev wouldn't care anyway.
I treat my guests with.
Oh, are we live?
We getting on these stairs anyway.
We live?
We live.
Alright.
Are we recording?
No.
As always, I'm fucking professional.
That's my middle name. That's Bucko. All right.
Your middle name is unprofessional.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my ashtray?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, your ashtray. You just take Dre's cup lid.
Why do I always forget? What?
Take his lid to his ice.
Yeah, you could.
You
I
ain't
mean,
drink
I had
that
a specific
No, you can have it,
ashtray
bro.
that I
It's
could.
yours.
I'm pretty sure Sade probably took your shit and smoked all your roaches that you had in there or
I
whatever.
don't care about that. I got roaches for days.
Nah, I'm pretty sure she came out.
That was my problem back then.
Well, nigga,
My
that
roaches
nigga
ain't got legs.
came to the career. It's like a billion roaches. Like, nigga, you can resell this shit. You got about a
So
pound.
y'all just going
Listen,
also
listen.
the fact that we talking about different roaches.
Yeah, we talking about
Nigga, I ain't seen roaches in a long time.
We
Right.
I keep them shit just in case there's like some type of fucking
What, roaches?
Yeah, like
This is what
This is I don't know. I think it's a nostalgia thing. You gotta have roaches.
God,
Well,
like
if
actual
anything
roaches
happens,
or roaches.
no,
No,
smoking.
smoking. No, not actual
Clips.
roaches.
That's what I'm like, that.
Clips, not the bug.
Come on, really? Yeah.
Like every nigga done graduated past roach stage. Like if you haven't graduated, I mean, some people still got roaches in their crib. But listen,
That's my middle name.
easy. Look, at a point you gotta graduate past.
My
it.
family from Philly, but they don't have roaches. Hella mice though.
Yo,
Hey,
I used to have a mouse problem in Camden.
I still got a mice problem.
We
here.
bought a
I got
cat.
good mice.
I just found
And,
we just found not found it, but like there's evidence of a mouse in our fucking garage, not in our house, but
That's
in
a
our fucking
field
Oh,
garage.
that means you going to the
We
crib.
freaked the fuck out. I'm like, dog, I can't do it.
That shit probably like pure white and clean.
When I catch
Clean
him,
as
kill him.
fuck.
Clean.
I'm a
Clean
killer.
as fuck.
When I catch him, he dead.
And we
All
so
right.
country
How
call
we
it
want
a
to
rap.
ready? Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Yeah,
We're
yeah.
live. We're live.
Are we live?
Hey, you guys, welcome to the Opinionated podcast. We are your hosts,
It's Cool Kev.
Dash.
Francis London.
Take my shot.
and I'm Big Dre. Yeah.
And yeah,
And we-
if you don't know, Francis London
Yeah.
is our guest
Today's our
today.
Ray sound like he ready to fucking do a show on the after hours shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Nah.
Oh,
but once
Quiet
again,
Storm, Dre.
if you're watching us on YouTube, I would encourage you to like and subscribe.
That's
Is it
right.
like or is it whatever? Just click the
Subscribe.
fucking button.
Subscribe.
Click the button.
Subscribe.
Please subscribe.
And we got a real
Share.
fun show. Oh yeah, and
Share as well.
You son of a bitch.
Comment. Do
Y'all
whatever.
gotta.
We got a real fun show today. Kev, I'm gonna throw it over to you. What we talking about?
All right, man. Today's show is called "A Thin Line Between Love and Snakes." Everybody
Ooh,
knows.
you gotta explain that shit.
Oh, my bad.
What the fuck
Oh,
is
that's
that?
that's what we doing.
That's what Kev does.
That's how we do this. All right.
So
All right.
today's show basically is not the same premises, but it is. You ever hear the old saying, "Bros before hoes," but you have niggas that go behind other dudes' back
Facts.
without their knowing and go mess with their old joints, thinking it's cool, something cool to do because y'all homies,
Snakes.
and you think, oh, if I tell them, then everything's cool. Like everything's cool and everything's forgiven.
Snakes.
Like, oh, the bitch was a hoe. Like, I can't believe, you know what I mean? We even argue, we homies, we go back X amount of years. But it's like, how many times can you play that motherfucking card before it's actually like played the fuck out? Like,
Here's my question, and this is a real question. Okay, since we're getting on the first topic of guys fucking with other guys, women, or what was it? OPP.
oh yeah,
OPP. It just let you know it goes way back.
I know.
Is there a time frame between when a dude fuck with somebody and then they don't fuck with him no more, and then you feel as though you should be comfortable enough to be able to talk to that person in a way where it's maybe sexually? I don't want to say relationship wise. Let's not dig that deep just yet, but
creeping a nigga DMs and shit like that.
well, I mean, say all right. So say one of your homies was fucking with a bitch, and it was 5, 6, 7 years ago, and you meet her on a random occasion.
No.
They ain't together no more.
Nope.
It lasted a few months or
How
something.
close are you and your homie? Or is it a homie or is it somebody you know?
Nah. If it's your homie, I don't give a fuck. It's 5, 6. You can't fuck with it.
I agree with that.
You can't fuck with it.
Absolutely.
Now, I say the same shit, but I'm a dude and I've done some shady shit. Like, my man's ex-wife, even though my man's wasn't my man's, I know him, but am I wrong for fucking his ex-wife if he's married to a new joint?
Ooh.
Let's keep it a buck. Now check it. Let's say, now check it. Now let's keep it a real. Like, now he's my man's. He's like, all right, we grew up together, me and you.
Yeah.
I seen Kev numerous times, but I didn't get to grow up with Kev. My parents don't know him. My parents know you, and your parents know me. So I would never fuck with any chick you fuck with. But I know him though. But his ex-wife, and now Kev's married. And his ex-wife, I meet her. We get down. Am I wrong for fucking his ex-wife?
Ooh, shit.
Now, this is not my man's, but I know him.
Right.
Now, let's be real, because you know what I mean? Like,
that was my point.
Yeah, let's be real, because I'm going to be honest. I've done some sucky shit, but...
We've all stepped that line.
Yeah, so what do y'all think about that?
Shit, I actually done some shit like that.
Okay.
I knew the nigga.
Okay. But you ain't know him.
I ain't know him though. We just cool.
Fuck you.
No, we was cool, but
I know in who you're referring to.
Nah, you probably don't. Maybe you do.
Oh no, this nigga's a slime ball. This nigga's a slime ball. It's always the quiet ones.
Me and the nigga was cool, but he was doing some sunny shit all the time. He would always try to talk to a joint. He wanted to try to talk to her on the low, or like, yo, put me down. I'm like, bro, you see me talking to her?
You hate it.
No, I'm not hating. So, but he kept doing this shit. So I'm like, bro, come on. But then his ex approached me.
Okay.
Like, she jumped in my shit. She hit me on the inbox. She jumped in my inbox.
Okay.
So I'm like, I just played it cool, but I'm like, you know what, fuck it. This nigga always doing some sucker shit. Fuck it. I ain't gonna look like a sucker too much if I return the fucking favor. But if it's a nigga I know, like, Dre, you my nigga, we go back, 17 plus years? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
we start talking and the joint say, yeah, you know Dre too? I'm like, yeah, I used to mess with. All right, you gotta bounce.
What if she tell you, to play devil's advocate, what if she tell you after you smash? You didn't know, and she tells you after you smash.
I'm gonna call you immediately, dog. I'm throwing her out the crib and done with that.
Go get out, butt ass. You just gotta get the fuck out.
Go, you my man. And I hope all is forgiven. Like, bro, I ain't know. But that's because you my man. But you got some niggas that keep.
You gotta be careful about that shit though, because when you keep it real with your mans, a lot of these niggas are sensitive. So you calling your man and telling them, yo, look, boom, boom, he's still gonna catch your feelings and may not fuck with you after that. Niggas be acting weird, bro. I need a nigga to keep it G with me. Like that, I know he gonna keep it. I know he gonna keep it 100 when he still gonna be my nigga after the fact. I don't care. Even if we box, I'm
showing
good.
to the door crying like, nigga, why?
Like even if we box, I understand where he coming from. I'm like, yo,
it's gotta be necessary. You got. I mean, listen, yo.
You just can't be holding. You can't hide that shit.
You know what? To be honest with you, I don't know how I would feel if I would be upset or mad. It depends on, because when I'm done with you, it's like I'm done with you. I don't have no feelings toward none of that, whether it's the vagina or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if you know that I have kids with that person, then that's a whole different. Like it was just somebody, and then there was nothing fruitful from what we were doing together, but just us being together and trying to make something work, and it didn't work. And it was just a relationship that didn't work. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we're just not together. We don't fuck with each other. It is what it is.
Word.
I don't think I would be upset about that, but if you was to do something knowing that I got kids with this person or a child with this person, it's like, nigga, how the hell did you even get to that point where it was comfortable enough for you to want to even think that way? Because
the whole time, he was already comfortable. The whole time he was waiting.
That's what that is.
Exactly.
He was waiting for you to fuck up. You know what I mean?
But that's always going to be the assumption. Also, like if I'm a guy, right? I'm a guy. But if I got a chick and we say we was together, we break up. And she get with my homie, I'm already thinking like, oh, he was plotting on that when I was with her.
Cause some niggas do be plotting on. Some niggas be like, you can see, you be telling this nigga all the information, thinking it's your man, and he's secretly going behind your back and seeing the joint like, oh yeah, I heard such. And I seen niggas do that. I heard such and such did that. Like I try to tell him not to do that, but that be the nigga that be amping you up. Yeah, let's go do that.
You know what?
Let's go do.
I have had this situation before,
but
not really, not on my side though. It was somebody that I was having consistent sex with. I'm not saying we was together.
He said it in a nice way.
Consistent
sex.
Yeah.
You was fucking this.
Back in the
No.
back in the day, like when you would like I had a couple Jones that I bring through. When you bring them through, I grew up in Philly, so when you bring them through the block, I hate saying that, but the block, everybody's on the corner. So like you walk past all your niggas, you know what I mean, on the way to your crib to do whatever you got to do. Now I would walk past them a lot with different girls, and honestly, I would gauge the kind of chick I was with the kind of
reaction your niggas gave you.
Okay, Dre, like if I get that,
those were the official approvals. Yo, listen, if you was with a shorty and say like, remember how we was back in the day? You get a new joint, you bring it around a homie, bring it around a family, shit. You know what I mean? You know you got a bad joint, you show her off, and then your cousin walk up to you and be like, get a little dap.
I see you.
Yeah.
Yep, I see you.
You know, and even then, it's okay. At that point, you be like, and they're like, damn, she got a fat ass. Cause you be like, thanks, cuz I know. You don't even take it no way. You don't even take it no way. But if it was somebody who was just random, it's like, oh, nigga, what you
But you know what I do to let me know if the woman I'm with is bad? I take her out. We'll go to a club. I disappear for like 6-7 minutes. I find a corner. If a nigga doesn't try to holler at her in that 7-10 minutes, the relationship is over.
Damn.
Facts. I do it all the time. If a dude don't try to holler, sorry, it ain't for me. Because I want a woman that everybody wants.
I'm gonna use that rule. It works. If nobody holler at her, I just get to leave her there.
Yeah, just not leave her there, but
I'm talking about my wife.
Yeah.
And never come back.
Yeah, facts.
Leave her. You're not there to a party where she ain't gonna know how to get back.
That shit works, bro.
Kill you.
Ain't nobody come holler at you. Damn.
So what happened with your situation?
Right. So this one, nobody really said nothing, and I didn't expect so. It was something I was just knocking off or whatever, you know, for lack of better words. And somehow we stopped fucking with each other. And she came to bring me something though. I asked her to bring me something like after I stopped fucking her. And my homie was like, yo, what's up with the joint you be bringing around here? He didn't see her like that no more. I'm like, nothing. I don't really fuck with her like that no more. He was like, yo, I saw her the other day and I got her number. I'm like, oh, word? Okay. I didn't really care. But at the same time, I was like, damn, my nigga, like, you ain't even say nothing beforehand. Maybe you could have just talked to me first and I would have been like, go ahead. But he told me afterwards. I didn't think about it until right now, to be quite honest, because I really was just having sex with the chick. But
he wasn't wrong.
Yeah, but okay, now the question about that is, if you knew that you were just fucking her and you,
my point
you know
exactly.
if you knew that you were just fucking
that's
her.
what I said. I ain't think about it till right now.
But you didn't care.
But
you didn't care because
yes.
then you didn't care. You know what I'm saying? It was like your jump off. In a sense. That's a difference, I guess, between the scenarios, because when your feelings is involved, you tend to you'll feel some type of way towards a person who you feel as though like, yo, nigga, you gonna try to have the same mutual feelings that I did for the same bitch. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if people aren't together no more for a certain amount of time, you don't think that with y'all becoming distant, somebody else could become closer.
How would you? Okay, here was the next thing. How do you?
I don't venture into
how
that
do you
world,
feel?
period, but
How do you feel when you see, like, say your ex joint with the new person that you was cool with? Y'all see
this is outside my story.
I've
right?
never had this. I've never dealt with that. Ever.
My ex with somebody else?
How would you feel? You seen your ex? So I say you split. Now your nigga do the snake shit and go get her. You forgive your nigga, but now you seeing them in your personal space, but you had strong feelings for this person.
Did I love her?
Say if you love her,
I can't fuck with either one of them.
But to say that y'all close enough that y'all still gonna be within the same space.
No.
How would you feel?
But Kev, you talking hypotheticals though?
No,
so,
I see niggas be.
No. But
I've seen.
But you talking from a real life situation. I can't ask him to put him in a situation that he doesn't feel.
Have you ever had that?
Never, because my niggas is thorough. None of my niggas will fucking wife up at X amount and then me and him share the
Still
same
be chilling and shit with both of them?
So you telling me
I seen niggas?
No, but listen.
Not
your niggas though.
Not my niggas.
All right, not your niggas either. And not your niggas.
Fuck no.
Not mine. So I can't ask you that. And you can't ask me that because I don't know. You feel me? Like
I seen niggas that be in that space and you can see it in their face, like they hold like, damn, how this nigga come here?
Describe the situation.
Yeah, please. You know. So talk from
like how
names.
I mean, I use the name, but I'll be saying, but like niggas be like, yo, how this nigga gonna? Well, pull me, so how this nigga gonna do X, Y, Z? Bring her here, know that we used to fuck around. I'm like, bro, like, why you don't say that to him? Like, I don't even know how to shit to you. Yeah, like I don't know how to approach this nigga on that shit. Same way you just approached me on that same vernacular word.
Did the person fucking with the chick come to him already?
No.
Or it was just nothing said? You start fucking his ass.
I'm pretty sure.
No, rewind that though, because there's one thing you forgot to stress. When the guy you talking about, he took an L. So if I took an L, meaning if my homie just took my main joint that I'm still in love with, I'm not going to go approach him. Because if I do go, it's not going to end right. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to come to you. Yep. I'm going to come to you because, Kev, you know what? That nigga's always neutral. So let me throw a bug in his ear so Kev can go to him and that's him.
Or you're the facilitator of the party.
You understand what I'm saying?
I
understand. How you gonna let that nigga bring you to your party?
But when you say, why
sit there with tea and popcorn?
That's cool. But when you say, why doesn't the guy go talk? Cause he took an L. That's pride.
Yeah, there's a pride thing, but I'm like, dog. In my maybe it's me. In my mind, I'm gonna fucking approach you, dog. It just is what it is. I don't care how it ends. You might look. I don't know. You can look at me and look like, yo, you did some foul shit. Like, nigga, y'all know you gotta fucking bounce, bro. I don't give a fuck if this is somebody other shit.
Niggas about either you bounce or always nowadays.
Facts.
You bounce or make you bounce.
I grew up with rules, like real rules.
Yeah, invisible code.
Prime example. Let's just take that same concept, put it in basketball, right? You down 3-1, right? You down 3-1. You come back, right? You up 3-1, and I come back and I beat you, and I get the chip, right? You gonna come join me? You gonna come join me?
If he Kevin Durant,
wait. But Pete, are you gonna come join me?
I'm gonna come try to beat your ass next year when I see your ass. Like, fuck that shit.
Now, prime example with KD and how Russell handled it. KD handled it real fucked up. He could have went to Russell, right? And said, yo, bro, this is how I'm feeling, blah, 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 blah. But he didn't. Okay. He just did.
To our knowledge.
You know what I mean? To our knowledge. But what I'm saying, it's the same thing. When you're saying, yo, you could have just talked to him. Mm-hmm. But his pride was hurt. When a man's pride is hurt, bro, it's a wrap. How can you go to the dude that took your joint that you still love with and he's flaunting her in your face? And you still got love for your man. So you know you can't come at him like he a strange dude. Are you going to fight this nigga? Then you look real crazy. Because after you fight him, win or lose, he still got the woman.
He still got the joint.
So what do you do?
That's true.
What do you do?
Yeah, but in basketball, you get to share the same woman.
I just...
If it's a trophy.
Me, I like
not really, because this how they kill you. This how they kill you. Me and you win a chip. We get one trophy, but I get the MVP of that chip. I got 2 trophies.
That's true, and then
you understand?
So KD went over there and got
2
trophies.
I got 2 trophies.
It's my family.
Nah, it was the old dude. Remember when I
tripped out?
When I tripped out, the dude I thought was your grandpa. And I saw him again. I was
okay. We're in the studio where we can see people.
Listen. Yeah, my bad, bro.
Nah, listen,
we got windows and shit.
But listen, man. I mean, it's a lot of foul shit goes on. Like I tell you from personal experience, I don't give a fuck. I had a family member mess with my baby mom.
Sucker shit.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm just
my first baby mom. I don't give a fuck. She gave
sucker shit.
My first baby mom.
Both of them.
My cousin, and my cousin that used to live next door to me. Yeah. Niggas seen me. Yeah, niggas seen me, and when he found out that
wait, time out before you finish. Is that an ass whipping? Because that's family.
I hate
your baby mom. Is that an ass whipping?
No,
no. Is that an ass whipping?
It wasn't ass because I don't fuck my baby. My first baby mom almost got me shot.
I get what you're saying.
Get me shot, dog. Literally set me up to get me shot. Fact. So there was no feelings there. But the feeling was he heard that I found out, and then when he heard, then he approached me on some pull me to the side and talk quiet shit. So what I said to him, I said, bro, it's cool. I ain't mad at you. I said, but from now on, don't be in none of my bitches' face or me and you have a motherfucking problem. I'm letting you know now. Don't be friendly with, because he was friendly with my first baby mama. I ain't give a fuck because I'm like, it's my cousin. But he did the slick shit. So I said from now on, all that friendly shit, that's out the fucking window. Yeah. If I catch you doing it, then we got a then we have a fucking problem.
What I don't get is it is scientifically proven that there is more women on the earth than men. Yeah. It's scientifically proven, right? So what you're trying to explain to me is that you couldn't find anybody else in the state, in the borough,
stratosphere,
on the earth.
That's just grimy. That's just grimy.
You know what I mean? But you knowing the information that you know.
But he's a dude like that.
But
I'm just saying in general, like for anybody, it's just like, yo, you
come off with that cool shit.
That brings me to the point of people who unconsciously like to fuck after people. Because that exists.
That's that nigga. That's that nigga in a nutshell.
Well, yes, it exists because of the music we listen to. How many times do these rappers always talking about I fucked your bitch? These guys want to get praise for fucking another man's bitch.
That's weird.
Right? Or another man's woman. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
another man's woman, right?
Shit, you a snake.
You know what I mean? But in his music, right? Yeah, there is. There's bitches out here. But what I'm saying is, in the music though, everybody wants to brag about fucking another man's woman.
It's weird.
That shit corny.
Yes.
That shit corny to me. You think you getting props? Bro, you that's my seconds. Or whatever the case may be. Yeah. You hitting after me.
But the nigga lost our respect for him. Like I lost our respect. I'm like, you like I ain't mad at you before. I said I'm not mad at you. It's cool. I said it is what it is.
That's
nigga.
Weird.
I said it's what it is.
It's one thing if
I won't fuck with you. I don't care. Even if you're on bad terms with the woman, if you my cousin, like if you're my family and you could do that, yo, I don't gotta go beat you the fuck up, but
the nigga tried that. Nigga tried that shit again with another family and got wound up. Before he got to that point, the family member called. He trashed him.
Yes,
trashed him.
Well deserved.
And I sat back like,
wait.
Well deserving.
Well, hold on. Was I there?
Was you in the car that day? It was in the car.
I was there.
You remember he trashed him. He trashed him. Did he not trash him? Caught the nigga.
I was there.
Caught the nigga mid-act, right? The family member was doing something on some kindness shit like, hey, yo, you need to go XYZ to get your son some shit or my girl can take you. This nigga tries to, you know what I mean, from him going shopping, let's go here and back door. So a family member came to me and said, hey, take me to where they at. Took the nigga.
Oh, no, I wasn't there. I wasn't
there.
You sure?
I had my green car at the gym.
We was around here.
Yeah, it came here.
Oh,
we went to Sicklerville first to pick them up.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And then brought him back here and he said, yo, take me to this back street right here. Cool, we pulled on the side street, you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
He said, nigga said, let's get at it. I stood back like, fuck it, y'all. You violated, so now you gotta rock. Start getting trash looking at us like to break the shit up. Nah.
I can't.
It's going down.
I can't for the excitement.
It's going down. So
I can't do that for you.
He was getting done with. He was getting fucked up. I was like, you deserve what you got. I'm gonna sit back and watch this shit. I'm gonna let it go down. Hey, y'all both family.
Now he was now to bring to you know talk about the situation but not people. The guy was still with the girl.
Still with the girl.
Is the difference in what we're talking about.
But still,
so that was his girl at the time.
But he's putting seeds into this to let you know if y'all ever split, that's where I'm coming now.
I'm going to beat shit down your leg.
He beat the shit out the nigga. But that's the snake shit he did. He got saved by 2 other people because he was done for. It was over. The fight was over. The fight was over before it started.
Yeah, I remember.
The fight was over before it started. Before the fight even started, the fight was already over. I was gonna let this nigga get dusted.
That's some shit I don't break up because it's like I gotta let you get that shit off your not that it's my business, but I gotta let y'all get that shit off your chest because if I don't, it's gonna happen in some type of other way.
Well, look, just like you did the right thing, right?
Yeah.
Somebody like, I'll whip his ass. Nah, man, why even get that energy to do that? Yeah. Somebody would take care of it.
They ain't got to take care of it. I don't fuck with the nigga no more. I nigga know not to say nothing to me, know not to be in the same area we be. None of that shit we don't.
See, but you know what? With that, and not to get to who or what it is, but that to me, that's character, right? When you think about somebody who could do something like that, it's character. his character proving that he's not to be trusted. Because while you, not to get personal, but why you fuck with him is a bunch of reasons. It's not even just that. It's other shit that happened that made you not. So that's, to me, that goes back to not fucking with nobody because they're showing you who they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if they family and they want to fuck after you, they showing you who they are already. They gonna do some other shit to violate you.
Yeah.
Just my opinion.
Okay, now let's flip to the bitch part.
Flip a bitch.
How much is these joints that, like, I know, you know, you say hoes. Like, how much of them is hoes and how much, like, you think they doing this shit to get vindictive? Or maybe, you know, they in the back of their mind, they like, you know, this who I really want to be with, or I just feel comfortable with this person?
I think it's multiple things. I think you can never get into the mind of a woman. I would love to actually talk to, real shit, you a snake.
That was a wild.
Okay. You can never get into a mind of a woman. I would love to talk to a woman about it because I don't think they think much at all.
You think they think like we do as niggas?
I think when they get into a certain situation.
Yeah, we were talking. I was telling her earlier.
Hey, yo, what's up, my dude?
When they get into a certain situation, biology takes over. Is what I think.
Gil, what up?
You think it take over?
Me personally, I think when a woman gets into a certain situation, biology takes over. I'm not saying that they don't think before then. I'm saying like when they get to a point where it's just a man and a woman,
females think like males think when it comes down to fucking half the time. I mean, I'm just going by my previous experience of being with women that were just jump off situations. It was equal, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I didn't feel like I was coercing her into doing anything, you know what I'm saying? And a woman told me a long time ago that they already know what they expect to do with you before you even think that you know what you're going to do with them. You know what I'm saying?
Can you tell me?
I heard that shit before. I heard that shit before, so.
This is what, go ahead. I'm going to let you finish.
I'm about to say, and it was mutual, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, sometimes you don't even feel like the attacker. You ever been in a situation where you think you trying to go get it, but you fall back, like, wait a minute, you trying to get it more than I'm trying to get it.
Have you ever fucked a joint that maybe you knew have you ever fucked a joint that you knew a nigga that she used to fuck with? I ain't saying that I was homies, but you knew who he was. Like, yeah, I know him. Like, I know him in passing. We see each other. We may talk, record.
Wait, let's go back to your initial question, though. This is what y'all fair to realize. Y'all giving these jump offs, or you call them hoes, bitches, rules. There's no rules when they're hoes, bitches, or jump offs, because that's what they are.
That's what they are now.
So some of you dudes be investing too much time in these hoes, bitches, or jump offs and expecting them to have rules. No, that's why they are who they are. But check it out, though. Ain't none of y'all trying to have a jump off that's wifey material, because wifey material ain't gonna be no jump off.
That's correct.
And y'all know that.
That's correct.
And y'all know y'all gonna come different with a woman that's wifey material. So ask the question, you fellas, why? This is why we be telling these fellas, you suckers, because you be wifing up jump offs and expecting them to be wifey material. No, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you say, yo, the question, what was the question again?
Do you how much pressure is, like, how much are these women at fault with this shit? Like, do you jump off the hoes?
How can we blame the women?
How can we blame them?
We can't, because they're hoes and bitches and jump offs.
You gotta look
just
at the
like
camera when you
niggas,
say
They're
that.
freelancers. They're freelancers.
It ain't no different than how niggas
fuck
act.
whoever they want to fuck
But
with.
say
bro.
you had a joint that was a thorough joint, right?
Okay.
She was thorough, she was a
Wifey material. We talking
But
about
you
wifey
did
material.
wifey material.
Okay.
You did her grinding.
Yep.
Y'all split.
Yep.
Now she goes and fucks with your mans to get revenge.
Yep.
How mad are you at your mans and how mad at you or her? Is it a 50-50 split?
not-
Wait,
no.
or is it 60?
Nope.
No, or somebody you cool with, you know,
Nope.
is it a 50-50
Define.
split?
I need the
Nope.
definition. I need
Okay,
definition.
say she always see the dude in your atmosphere. It ain't a me and Kev. Say it's in your case, you know most of my family members, and you tight with most of my. Say it was you and my little brother Sammy. You know my little brother. You see him around. You pretty much grew up with him.
I've seen them grow up.
You seen him grow up, but you ain't really like, all right, Sammy. You individually, I ain't chilling with Kev. I'm chilling with Sammy. But you know, you seen the love is mutual. But the joint to get back at you goes fuck with somebody in your inner circle. Not just to get back. Okay, say she
Fuck Kev. They both gotta die.
Yeah.
She would never get that.
I'm just saying. But say somebody close enough that ain't care, but close enough, but she did it just to get back at you. How much at fault is he? How much is fault?
That's rough, yo.
Is it a 50-50 still like,
Because I feel like at that point they both did something.
It's 100-100. You both get the full amount of the blame. You get the full amount of blame, nigga, because you know who I am and who I was fucking with, and we've all been around each other. So I know that you know, and you know that I know that you know. And bitch, how fucking dare you disgusting whore? Why would you even, out all the niggas that you could deal with,
but
you
she's trying to get back at you.
Yeah, well, guess what?
Hopefully,
she can get right with Jesus on her way up there, because I'm killing everybody.
But wait, not to get too technical. What was the antecedent to that problem?
You fucked up.
My point is exactly.
Over.
You fucked up.
All right, so let's talk about that.
Who's at fault?
You are.
If you fucked her over, it's over for you.
No, I am, because if I fucked her over, if I didn't fuck her over, I would have never been in that situation in the first place.
And if you were in the
But
first
you
place,
not
you return to what I said.
So the question is, this is why we have a lot of bitches, hoes, and jump offs.
Damn.
If wifey material is doing good, right? She's doing everything, and I do her dirty. How's she supposed to feel? How's she supposed to take that L? She did everything she was supposed to do, and I still do her dirty. How is she supposed to?
Then you ain't husband material. I feel as though.
But how's she supposed to deal with it?
Like she just to get back at you. Like
so what? So with the next nigga, she's supposed to be the same way. Do the same thing. Do the same thing.
Yeah.
Do the same thing. So look.
I hate the erase somebody. I didn't them.
So look at the standards. Look at the standards. Yo, we be having women in our eyes have to be all the way up here, but we give them like, all right, like if we fuck another bitch, all right, whatever. All right, we go to another one. She could do everything for us too.
Still fuck her over.
Fuck her over. And then if she fucks my man or somebody, you whore, you bitch, you slut. But like I broke her heart though.
That's true. That's 100% true.
That is fact. It's like,
So
it's true.
Yo, you know what?
You fucked the nigga a little bit farther out of my circle.
Well, I can't say that because niggas will fuck their girls' friends.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
But
see,
that's
niggas, you know what?
That's different.
Niggas is dumb. Because niggas will do that not trying to be vindictive. They'll do that shit because your opportunity got fat ass. Like,
but you know what?
Opportunity arise.
But you know, but girls know what guys want to fuck them out of their boys' circle. Just like we know out of their girls' circle, like you got the feeling like, all right, let me keep my distance from this bitch. She a little too friendly for me. Like,
listen, I've been around Kev in a situation
shit.
where Kev was like, I don't give a fuck, man. She got mad friends, man. She got this one badge on. I'll fuck with her friend. Fuck that bitch. I was like, oh, man, it was savage. And that's it. Was a long time. And that is what set the mood for our summertime. From that point on, it was like, Kev was our role model.
Yeah,
and I apologize to all the women that we did.
Dirty.
The dumbest stuff too.
As kids.
I ain't gonna lie.
As kids.
Let me ask you this.
Women, though. Go ahead.
When it comes to women, right? A lot of y'all be like, oh, I don't want no chick to be no hoe, right? All right, now it's time to get married. Oh, all right. Now you're trying to get married, right? You want a chick that got bodies or a chick that's only fucked 1 to 3 people in her lifetime?
What are hair?
Listen,
I don't care. I don't fuck
but
with
listen, no, just for the fact, I don't
give a fuck.
Well, one, yeah, you are right. I don't want to be compared. That's terrible. But I don't want to have to go through that or make her feel uncomfortable about situations. Nah, yo, if I wanted you for who you were when I approached you, you know what I'm saying, and I got to know you, you know what I'm saying, unless it's something like you got something that can't be getting rid of STD wise, or you know what I mean, you got a high health problem or something that I feel as though you should alert a person, especially if like
It's
extremely bad. Yeah. Well, you should let them know, and I mean within due time.
Would you care if she?
But I don't care about the sexual history of how many.
But would you care about the snake shit she did? Like you say, hey, yeah, I used to mess with this friend, and then I mess with this friend. Then you would say like, I see the pattern. At this point in my life, I wouldn't ask.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yo, at 35, I don't think I'm walking up like, yo, how many niggas you fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
I care.
That's what I'm saying. Now, when we were younger, if I was trying to find someone that I wanted somebody to fit a criteria of how we imagined them to be when we were younger, then yeah, it's like, yo, who you used to fuck with? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't like the immediate circle. Oh man, you got to go back to all of them. No, normally if that was the situation, then you know what would happen to that person. They revisit those people. Yeah, all of us would revisit it together. That was a long time ago. But well, I don't know what that means, but
I'm thinking about the question.
But I wouldn't at this point, being an adult, even 4 or 5 years ago, I wouldn't ask that. That's not something that would be on my mind, because at that point it's other things that you're worried about. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you already got kids. You know what I mean? If you're trying to build something for yourself, if you're trying to get out of debt, it's like mad other things. The only thing you care about at that point is how that person makes you feel, what y'all can do for each other, building from the ground up, and you know what I'm saying? And financially and emotionally, you know what I'm saying? And if they make you feel that way, that you want to be that person.
That's true.
Because ain't no nigga going to do for any, I don't care what no female say, you can't make a nigga do anything unless he feels like you deserve to get that from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just find a nigga off the street and be like, you know, I'm gonna mold him into him being what I want him to be, unless that dude wants to be that for you.
I'm gonna stop you right there. So you do all that, you don't care who she slept with, blah 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 blah, and you get to the point where y'all fall in love, you move in, all that good stuff, and then you figure out that she fucked one of your homies back in the day, like they had a relationship, but you didn't know, and she didn't know you knew him. Play ball.
It's all right, man.
Like, nigga walk in.
I don't care.
Nigga walk in the pool to the side, like, yo.
We already. And look, hey, listen. And you know what? And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is I'm the type of person.
That's an awkward conversation.
That's a weird thing to say. I feel like you saying that is disrespectful. You coming to me like, yo, we used to be together back in the day. I could put the clues together by you being. Why would you do that? That's disrespectful. So if I came to you and was like, yo, Dre,
I will fucking kill you.
Exactly. Anything I say, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if you said y'all painted your toes together.
Would you and y'all niggas, would y'all still be like, say that's your homie home, would y'all still be like, oh, we going out to hang out?
If it's years ago and they like, it was so loosely done that I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like,
if I didn't know.
Would you leave in the house by themselves together and go to the store?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
You know why? Because you know what.
There's still going to be barriers in a sense. Like, I don't. Well, it depends. Wait a minute. It depends on how close the homie is. It depends on how close the homie is or who is. If he's just a nigga that I know, like, oh, okay.
What about you caught them? You come back and they giggling together. They come back giggling together, laughing. You're not gonna walk in the crib like, what the fuck y'all niggas talking about?
Nah, I'm gonna walk in like, stay right there. And I'm gonna go get this fucking machine. Nah, I'm joking. Never mind.
Nah, you wouldn't leave.
What was you about to say?
I wouldn't even care.
Would you leave them in the house together? Would you go to the store like, I gotta
move how I move? I'm not gonna let.
Well, here's my thing. I wouldn't leave no nigga that I wouldn't trust wholeheartedly in my house by themselves. Period. Yeah. So if I can't trust you around simple shit like batteries, my nigga, I damn sure ain't gonna trust you around my shorty. So with that being said, I wouldn't care that you'd have to be the homie to be in the crib by themselves with my stuff and
my homie is coming with me anyway.
Yeah, anyway, because my homie gonna be like,
it'll be weird if you want to stay in the house.
My man is coming with me.
But how would you feel like this nigga usually like show up once, maybe once a week, maybe once a month. Now this nigga showing up. Damn, this nigga always.
Yeah, so he's putting a twist on it.
Yeah, I gotta throw the twist in there. But as this nigga starts showing up more and more often, would you look at this nigga different like, yo, bro,
I would dead it as soon as I start seeing a pattern changing. No,
like, yo, what the fuck is you doing?
No, you're not coming over. Period.
We all
Why?
we all cool, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's cool. All right, now I'm
That's
coming over
like
your crib. I just come over your crib.
I seen
Yeah,
the
yeah.
video with him
Yeah.
and
That's it.
Big John, the comedian, the big husky. I mean, the brolic comedian
John.
bull.
Yeah.
Who?
John to the max or something like that. He was like to the max.
Oh yeah, I
Big
know.
bull.
Yeah, they be doing
Where he
videos,
did the
yeah.
John where he started turning out the dikes.
Yeah.
Well, he had a John where
Yo,
his bull
wait,
was.
before you go. Yo, the first light skin John though?
Yeah,
You see that?
Oh, you talking about the
Oh,
joint?
nice.
It's balls out
Nigga.
with the joint.
Yeah,
And
he had a skit about that where the bull was at their crib. They was all chilling, and his friend had a nickname for his wife. You know what I'm saying? Not the nickname that you give your wife.
for
His friend had a nickname, his own nickname for your wife. You know what I'm saying? So
nigga.
say it's you, your boy,
Big
and your
Knot.
wife is there.
That's the boy
and
named Big
say
Knot.
her name was Keisha, just randomly, and he called her Kiki. But you don't call her Kiki. Nobody call her Kiki, but he called Kiki. He be like, good look, Kiki. You know what I'm saying? Or, and the same John, she borrowed money off of him. And the husband didn't know. And he was like, yeah, good luck for giving me that bread back. I appreciate that. And he was like, wait a minute, hold. You lent money to her? Wait, you took money from him? Like just stuff that you don't know
that's
about.
a red flag for me.
That's a red flag,
Right?
right?
My wife call you and ask you for money.
Nah.
I'm beating her. Nah, I'm joking.
Nah, but it was another skit my man did.
I don't find that comfortable at all.
There's another joint he did
But
that pertains to this
the
subject.
point that, as a man, why is your girl going to your man for money?
That's crazy.
You the first and last stop.
No, wife.
But why can't she go to you though? What's the issue?
Wife.
That's crazy.
That's
Don't
even
matter. Y'all
worse.
married at this point.
No, fuck that. She shouldn't even feel comfortable.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
my man shouldn't feel comfortable giving
Giving
her
it to
bread.
her. There shouldn't even be a conversation of financials or nicknames involved.
Unless Bull's a grimy motherfucker
It's
that's
grimy,
not
but I'm
giving her
saying.
no money.
So we're speaking of that grimy shit, like if you got a man that's constantly doing this shit, going behind other niggas back that you cool with, give back doing shit.
Friend or family. Let's get specific.
Okay. Let's start off with friend. Let's start with friend, then we go to family.
Okay.
Your friend is constantly going behind other friends back that y'all got this circle, y'all got this bond. But this nigga's always going after your seconds. Always going after your man's seconds. But you always trying to label the joint hoes. Like, oh, she was just a hoe, bro. She was just a smother. Like, why we argue? How many times we get to use that motherfucking line? Like,
Bros before hoes, man.
how many times do we get to use that shit? Like how many times you're like, nah, nigga, you want some other shit? Like, you always, every time.
No, my question is,
Got once, man.
yeah, I'm about to say, how many, you saying always, but how many times did you let this shit slide?
Well, say he say you had to jump off, and he go behind you to jump off.
Okay.
And you like, you all right, that's slide. Then you had to join, maybe the next joint you target somebody you've been talked to for a few weeks, which I was serious, but never really got that serious. But now the nigga goes after somebody you've been with seriously for maybe a year or two, and like, this nigga like, damn, like, all right, bro.
Yeah, you sniping.
I'm starting to get you starting to get a pattern. Like, you not, before, all right, jump off is understandable. But John I was fucking with, understand, now you going after my main John, and you doing this to other niggas, you just tapping. You ain't, like, when did you this nigga, like, my bad.
Don't karate chop the mic off.
Sorry. When did this nigga, like, stop getting that pass? When that nigga stop getting this pass and y'all start fucking with this nigga? Like, I ain't fucking with you no more.
He cut off. Like,
Yeah, yo, that's weird
cut off.
shit.
He cut
That's
off.
weird.
He cut off after the second time. Because to me, it's like, if it's just somebody on, like the one I told you about a while ago. It's like, all right, you know what I mean? He's that guy's never did that before, ever. You know what I mean? And I had bad chicks around.
How's he getting all this info?
Because you niggas get mad info when you just chilling with the nigga. You tell a nigga anything. You smacking the joint off for a couple of weeks, you tell your man, yo, bro, she do this, bitch suck dick, she let me fucking her ass, she let me bust on her face. And nigga like, oh, word? And then he don't see you with, yo, what happened to the joint you fucking with? Oh, I deaded that bitch. Oh, word? Yeah. All right.
See, but at that point, a conversation should happen, though. If he really
I'm about to say.
And you know what?
I mean, he ain't gonna nigga gonna go
Conversation
find
with
it.
your jump off?
No, hell no.
All right,
With
so
me,
what we talking
like, yo,
about?
That's a jump off. He goes smash a jump off.
Yeah.
Now you got the joint you talking to for a few weeks. It's getting serious. You try to take it to the next like level or her, but the shit never materialized.
Oh, I ain't know this.
Now this nigga, that's it. Then he goes and fucks with this joint. Like, damn, nigga, all right, you fucked my jump off. Now you fucking with the joint. I try to get something. Like, all right, nigga.
Did he fuck the bitch?
He fucked him. You know, he
Did
fucked
you
both.
fuck? Did you fuck the other?
Yeah,
bitch?
both. You fucked
So
both.
you fucked both bitches and
he fucked both bitches. Now you
All
looking
right.
at this nigga like, all right, bro, you's a pat. It's a
The
pattern.
second time, I'm
The
like,
second time.
nah, nigga, get the fuck
So
out.
it don't get past the second time for you, or you cool the second time?
No, after the first time, I'm not.
Yeah.
Looking at him sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah. After the first time, when he hit you with the,
Oh, so you
Wait,
just a hoe.
wait. Depending
I was
on
saying
the
if
level
she's a
of the
jump
side, depending on the jump off,
Yeah.
like the level of the jump off. If she's-
Nah, I mean, you been
If
fucking with
the
her.
jump
Like,
If
this
the
your
first
jump
was a
off.
jump
This
off.
is
First
your...
of all, okay. There's different parts to the situation that you put there. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna
facts.
break it down real quick.
Do it.
So if you are willing to tell any of your homies what your bitch is
The
doing
jump off.
for you, like
Just
the
the
jump
jump
off,
off.
whatever.
I don't give a
If
fuck.
if
I'm
you're
big
willing
sided.
to talk about
Facts.
the intimacy in the
Yes.
bedroom,
Then you're not mad at that.
No,
you're not mad at that because it's
But
like,
let
yo,
me tell you
nigga,
what
this
this
is
bitch did.
it's like a referral, my nigga.
All
Like,
right,
you just
but
got a
then-
referral.
but
Yeah.
now
You know
the
Yes.
second time,
But
you
the
really
next
not giving him...
You talking about
So
It's
when-
your
so-
fault
so
for
when
giving
you-
it the second time.
So when
Yeah.
the homie go see her, he's supposed to say, yo, James told me that you should be fire.
Nah, but
But now the second time, you're not telling this nigga no information. You just showing him this shit
But
joint.
if it's that easy, all right, my man hit, and then he told me about the jump off, and I ended up hitting the jump off.
You
All
really...
right.
To me, it's a jump off. That's
Yeah,
different.
Yeah, but so
That's
you give
different.
your niggas
And
the
my
first
homie
pass,
should be
free
mad.
range.
And
You
my
give...
homie should be
There ain't no
mad.
pass involved with
Yeah,
that.
I wouldn't be mad.
There ain't even no pass
Yeah.
involved with that. That's just free games.
Okay,
That's
so
cool.
the
That's
second
cool.
joint,
Second joint.
you talking to for weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your man knows about it. Now you're not giving him no info.
All right.
He just
okay.
see you around
All
and
right.
he know you trying to get serious with her.
Mhm.
Storytelling. Let's go.
But the shit never materialized. He asked, hey, what happened? Oh, man, we was trying to do something, but it didn't really go that far. I'm like,
All right.
I'm kind of upset.
All right.
This nigga go look behind your back, smacks her.
No, he's not going behind your back because you just said it didn't work out. So he's
It
not
didn't
going behind your
materialize.
back.
But it's still,
It
but
didn't
he,
materialize.
but
It's
it's-
not. No.
so he
bro.
got the pass on that one too.
Yeah.
But if that happened in this exact situation,
That's
I would
it.
say, I would
No.
still look at him weird because it's like, yo, why do you want my bitches?
Wait, no, it's not that. But it's 3 weeks. It ain't materialized. That ain't nothing. You can't even catch feelings on that.
I would
Zero.
but I would look
3
at
weeks.
I would look at him.
Nah,
I wouldn't care about the
You
bitch.
gonna look at him sideways?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
What about you?
Nah.
3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the truth. You fact. I'm
You
looking
go-
for
this
I'm
is-
after him smashing the
He
other.
done
the
did this
jump
shit
off.
already. Smash the jump off.
No,
man.
but
But I ain't
we
even-
just
I'm not
we
even
just
thinking
said
about
This is the
that.
same nigga.
We're not thinking about the jump off because that's nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
You got to throw out the
Number,
equation.
here
She
go
can jump off.
Here go number 3.
Oh, there's a third one.
Yes.
Mhm.
That would
Man.
technically be the first one. Like, oh
Facts.
damn, how you get her? Oh,
Now.
wow. It's
Facts.
like I ain't mad, but it's like, all right, that's okay. It's like, all right, that's random. The jump off I told you about. The next joint is like, okay, how you get that? Oh, okay, you got on that. Whatever it is, what it is.
The third one.
Now here go the
Yes.
third one.
Here go the third one. He gonna slice it up.
Yeah, here go the
This
third
one's
one.
gonna be over the top.
Yeah.
Where
It is over the top. Y'all
Now
are
we-
together.
I
Here we
know.
go. Now
The
we're
Lord-
Y'all together for a minute.
Now we-
Everybody. She met moms, the whole family.
You gotta put it on.
You got
Put the sauce, sprinkle it.
got put sauce on.
Hot sauce. Go
Maybe
ahead.
maybe she got your kid. Maybe she's
Oh,
about to have your
God.
kid. But this shit is real. Like y'all always, like everybody know y'all together. The world, this your wifey.
Okay.
Nobody knows y'all break up, but this your man. You tell him like, damn, I love her. I fucked up. I don't even know how I get her back. Da, da, da. I did this. I'm trying my hardest to get her back. You tell this in confidence in your man to give you some advice to fucking to move on. This nigga goes and snakes you back while you in the midst because you love this bitch. You still got feelings for her.
Nigga, you already.
Now.
You just answer the
Okay.
question.
Well, say you don't know, but
I
say
can't-
okay
I
about
can't-
this. Okay,
What do
let
you
me put it
mean?
this way. He's your man Caesar. You don't tell your man you break up, but
Listen,
he said
any way
That
you
sound
put
like
it,
a-
you're right.
It sound
Any way
right.
you gonna put
You
it,
not-
you're right. I'm gonna agree with you because no matter how you try to put it, I understand.
Yeah.
You're right. But
It
we're
just
just
sound like
talking
a
about.
fucking Tyler Perry.
Yeah,
movie or
because
some shit.
you
He should write
definitely
this.
we answering your question that you initially asked Now you trying to split. You know what I mean?
So every time they gonna get a pass.
Yo, number three, jump off.
The jump off.
There ain't you.
Number
there ain't
three,
even a
no.
pass
But the
involved.
jump off, no.
Never.
And then you can't get mad at the man because you try to holler at a chick and she ain't fuck with you. But if she want to fuck with your mans and your man hit, all right then.
But if I never
But the last one is like, nigga, you know that's why I'm trying to get back.
But to go back to what you said, it's like, all right, you got to think about it and put it into your shoes. The woman that you are with right now, Kev, you would never ever tell anybody anything that you would do in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
But back in the day when we was just thrusting into different women,
Thrusting and trusting.
thrusting and busting.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now,
you would tell
my baby
you
mama.
would tell the all the actions of what happened. Like, yo, nigga, did you ever?
I don't, cause you're right. So, like, no, I don't care. You nigga hit it like, yo, you hit it. So we should try to run a train on it, bro. We gonna run a train. I'm about to call it right now. You hit it for real? I'm about to call it right now.
Hey, yo,
my man. Or you will make shit right.
It just tells you in itself that there is the line where it's like, all right,
So
there's no pass needed for that because you know that I'm telling you this information not in confidentiality.
Because you should experience.
I'm just telling you that to me. Yeah, I'm telling you this because this is what she do, my nigga. And if you ever come across a situation like this, then take it. Whether it be with her or anyone, you know what I'm saying? But you would never give that personal information out with someone that you cared and are extremely intimate with.
I'm just saying,
It's true.
If you heartbroken, you heartbroken. But I'm saying, you heartbroken, you love your girl, you tell that nigga that shit. Like,
hell no, nigga. I don't give a fuck how heartbroken I am.
Yeah,
I ain't telling
no, not the
niggas.
second. But I'm saying, you
nasty shit.
But you tell a nigga, so the nigga, the number 3 is a line for everybody. Like, nigga, you was snake.
Number 3, if that was number 1, that would have still went the same way. Yeah. If that was number 1.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how you put it. As soon as you put the word snake in it, you automatically are like, nah, nigga, why would I want to be cool with the nigga that just snaked me? No, it's not okay.
Okay, family.
It's not. That's just not okay.
Family, listen.
Now, family did all
let's
three of them.
address family members. You cannot smash the wifey.
Listen.
Period.
What
That's
if?
it.
What
Off
if?
limits.
Listen. What
about
if,
baby moms?
Listen. What if
that shit.
you were fucking with someone, right?
Okay.
Y'all were on the low, and y'all cared about each other though. Like y'all were into it. But y'all were just, you wasn't bringing her around, and she wasn't bringing you around. But y'all spent a lot of time together. People was wondering where you been at, but you been with her. She been with you. Y'all been doing your own thing. You living your own life. All right, boom. No love lost with family, right? So y'all break up, and somebody that's close to you ends up fucking with them, and they never knew. They never knew that y'all were together at no point in time. This is just a random meeting. You know what I'm saying? And they fuck. And then y'all both have a child by the same person, and y'all didn't know it until after the fact. Are you upset about that?
Damn.
Nah, casualties of war. Because you just got to take that as
but here's the thing. And
that's
this is
all nigga moment. Oh,
yeah. It is. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. And I want y'all to really. Yeah, that's a real Tyler Perry shit. But listen, real shit though.
Let's ponder.
You have your child, which I don't know, could be a couple years old or whatever the case may be. It could be 10 for all I know.
His name is Jalen.
Okay. Well, I'm not.
That's usually what happens.
That's weird. No,
it's not. The child's name is. Okay, go ahead.
No.
Go ahead. Continue your story.
Anyway, you have a child that has to attend the other child's birthday party because they are siblings. And
it's hilarious.
Yeah, very
for them.
So.
And you have to deal with this. This is
it's a lot.
You telling me that there are no type of feelings involved with that situation. What type of pass is given there? You know what I'm saying? Because you can't be mad at that person, at least not forever. And if you are mad, it's like, who are you mad at?
So nobody knew about
God? I was going to say, yeah.
You mad at God?
But how is he with your child? How is that? Is he a stand-up father does the child feel comfortable? What's the environment like?
But even then, it's like.
But that's what you gotta. That's what you gotta.
You gotta be like, you president of this shit. You see this.
You know what I mean? Because that child is living with the mother, right?
Yeah, all the time.
So the boyfriend is always over there. Or
but here's the thing, yo. Like, say you're the one who's the newer person who has the child.
Yeah.
And y'all didn't know. You're on the other side, and you still got feelings for this girl. Y'all got the baby or whatever. You're not subconscious about the situation of proximity between the other two. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Are you self-conscious about anything between that? Like, I know him. You could even say almost a brother. He could be a close friend. He could be a homie. He could be somebody that it could be me and you. You know what I'm saying?
So
it could be me and you.
Type of
situation.
So
it's like,
to answer your question, the relationship never meant nothing to none of y'all because y'all kept it a secret.
Not necessarily.
Y'all did.
No,
because you just said the boy didn't know.
Just say. Well, what if he wasn't talking to his family like that? You know what I'm saying? What if they had a fallout? Whatever the case may be. And he went and lived his own life.
But you and that girl still kept it a secret.
You don't necessarily have to be mad, but
you can't.
Like how are you subconsciously?
Birthday parties.
You know, it's like think about the situation. Yo, not only birthday parties, barbecues, just random. You know what I mean?
No, but you ain't gonna come to a barbecue.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm talking about the kids. You take the kids up, and they're like, hey,
or they get married. You know what I'm saying?
This is what happens when you keep shit
hey, Uncle Daddy.
That's true.
At the end of the day, you gotta deal with it for keeping it a secret.
Some people like to mind their motherfucking business, like listen.
Because you know what's crazy though? Because I guarantee you, their relationship is out in the open. So that's why it's a pain in the ass. Because you kept it a secret.
Can I be honest? I forgot all the stipulations that you put on this whole thing, so I'm just trying to keep up.
Basically,
I forgot all.
He basically said he's fucking with the joint in the dark. Y'all had a kid.
Okay.
Mom, y'all stop talking. Nobody knows about her. Somebody, another person.
Yeah, it's just
another person.
Everybody's goes like
this. Your homie steps him. He messes with her. Now he got a kid by her.
Right.
Y'all find, but you find out the whole situation. Like, how awkward is it now that you go to your son's birthday party, but your man, that's his girl. Now they got a kid together. Like, how awkward are you looking at this whole situation? Like, damn, like this nigga really here.
It's going to be difficult.
My question is, I mean, he could be a stand-up dude. You could be a stand-up dude, but
I think give it some time.
I'm cool.
But how does that affect your relationship with that person? Like immediately, right then and there, it's just like
don't.
Your homie ain't gonna want it. Your homie ain't gonna want it.
Secret, bro. At the end of the day, dog, you kept the relationship with this girl a secret, bro.
I don't know if
so
anybody could
obviously
agree with
it didn't. No, I'm just being honest. Obviously, it didn't mean enough to y'all to say, "Fuck that, you my chick." I don't care. Fuck you keep it a secret for.
No, she could be a regular chick. They could be living in a whole other place.
But
imagine if he don't have no social media.
But Kev,
I got friends that don't do social media no more. They just be like,
Kev, what's the point of keeping it a secret though?
What if it's just not? What if it's not the fact that she's a secret? She doesn't have to be a secret. What if they just didn't know about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like say, all right, boom. For instance, me and Kev know each other well, and we're single. You know what I'm saying? I moved to Florida. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Kev was living in Jersey.
Okay.
I didn't even know Kev was married until I was about to move back to Jersey. Okay. That he was married and had a divorce. Okay. Mind you, me and Kev are close. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But that's how fast things happen. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It could be simple situations like that. Now, say Kev got married to her. She immediately left and came to Florida. Mm-hmm. And I met her. Mm-hmm. And whatever happened at that point happened.
That'd be awkward. I'm like, God.
It's that.
I'll be heartbroken.
But just with that quick scenario and situation, it's not a secret. He got married, and Dre was there. So it ain't no motherfucking secret. You know what I'm saying? His whole family knew about it. I didn't know about it. I was just out of the loop because I wasn't living in Jersey at the time. It didn't last long. It was a quick situation, but he obviously cared enough about her to want to marry her at some point. And there's an emotional.
I gotta tell you.
And then I meet her. She comes to Florida, and a
she
random
comes to
act.
Florida?
Yeah,
Damn.
she just left, and random act, and we met each other randomly, and we started a life. You know what I'm saying? And then we moved back to Jersey. And then she's like, "Wait a minute, y'all know each other?" And I'm
Every
like,
one of these moments.
"Motherfucking
I'm like,
cousin." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What can you do in that situation?
maybe a
Zero.
It's
It
zero.
ain't
Honestly,
it
honest with him.
ain't about what you can do
Yeah,
or what you can't do.
And that's in the
Just
past.
eat it.
Oh, you gotta eat it. That's
That's a
past.
close pass, yo.
I don't care.
That's a close
I have to love him and like, look, bitch, don't ever
Look,
approach me.
bitch.
Nah, you're right. Not bitch, but look, don't ever approach me unethically.
I don't think
don't hug
that
me, don't do nothing
me-
that looks sexually.
I don't
towards me. That's my
think me
cousin.
as a person.
I don't think she did anything wrong. I don't think he did anything
No,
wrong.
nobody
No,
did
there ain't no-
wrong.
there ain't no
But it's
wrong
like
in
you
this
guys
situation.
set rules like.
You don't got to, because real recognize real.
I'm
You
like,
don't
I
gotta
ain't-
say
You really have to.
No.
Because
The
if she
thing
fuck
about
with
it is,
Kev as she's supposed to, there wouldn't be need
It ain't
for all
nothing.
that.
It's my cousin. It is what it is.
So
All together
my
now.
question
I'm like,
is,
damn.
my question about the situation is,
Uh-huh.
say it was reverse, Kev, all right, and I was the one who was married to this woman. She left Florida, came to Jersey. I moved back to Jersey and see y'all two are together.
Depending on how I
Like-
feel. If I like her, if I'm digging her, she doing, I probably keep her. Me. But if it ain't no feelings, I'm like, yo, you got. I'm like, you got to go.
Keeping her,
I'm not
bro.
keeping it. I'm like,
You gotta
yo.
think about it. That's
Keeping
within
it, dog.
that's within like the first.
I'm like,
when
yeah,
you
first
got
week,
when you were divorced,
I'm
I
sorry.
came like.
I was like, oh,
Like,
if
even
it's
a
like
year
that,
later.
then I'm like, yo, I can't fuck with you.
You keeping her.
I can keep. Nah,
Yeah,
I
you
would.
keep
I would
her,
keep
man.
it because it's
Come
Cam.
on,
I would keep.
man.
I'll
I
keep
would have a
the
conversation with my boy like, yo.
Yo,
I
how
would have a
so you
conversation.
want? Come on, man. Let's
That's
get
that,
real, dog.
That's my
Hey,
nigga.
one
It's
man's
what it is.
trash is another man's treasure.
All right, man. Facts.
But
But I'm in love with her.
So what?
Cam, it's over. I can't do nothing. I'm sorry.
I
But
love
if
this
it's-
bitch.
But it was like a couple of days a week. I'm like, all right, listen, my bad, dog. I didn't know.
So in a couple of days a week,
I'm
so
like,
she
all right, my bad.
moved.
I'm
In a couple of days,
say 2 weeks. Say
like,
2 weeks.
Come on,
All right, so, but I know it be months.
Y'all coming up with some
But
Tom
it-
Perry shit right
But it be
now.
months. You right. It would be
This
months.
shit
It would be
crazy,
months
man.
that we come back. After months we come
Yeah,
back,
y'all-
I'll have to
yo,
talk to
this
Cam
shit
like,
crazy.
look, bro. Like, I'm sorry about the situation. I ain't know, but I you know what I mean, it's been months. Right. I hope ain't no hard
I
feelings.
think ain't nothing you can do in that point.
Is there a
That's the
time
reason why I said it
frame?
exists.
Is there a time frame between, say, you're only together for a couple months? You know what I'm saying? You was digging her, you was only together for a couple months, and then you find out a situation like that. A person comes back, you fuck with them heavy. You know what I mean? You don't have to necessarily be married. I mean, you don't
You
necessarily
gotta
have to
eat
be
it.
together.
You gotta eat it.
Yeah.
That's it.
You
It
come,
just is
you
what it is.
comfortable with it?
Yes.
I'm going to tell you the fact. I'm coming. I'm
Yeah,
coming
I'm
to
going to tell you.
I'm going to tell you.
I'm still
I'm
going
like,
to
yo,
tell
but I
you.
like,
Yeah,
But
we
you just have to
grooving.
eat it.
You
Like,
got like
Life
that.
is good. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I
We
tend to
grooving.
or
feel
shit.
like-
Or do you tell your home?
Nah,
Not
I
your
tell
home,
my nigga.
but somebody that you know.
Then you and your
Somebody
man,
I know now.
But then you and your man, y'all cool. You know what I mean? And that's your fam. All right,
If it's my
Yeah.
fam, I gotta tell.
I don't
If
think
it's
it's
my
any-
family,
tell
my
him.
man, I gotta
Tell
tell you.
him.
I like that.
Tell
I
him.
just found out.
Tell him.
My bad.
But you gotta find out first, Bill. Wait, you gotta find out. Yo, you check the temperature, and if your man is your cousin or whatever is giving you the temperature that's his wifey, you tell him.
Listen,
Slowly.
Listen,
That's
I
it.
because when I find
You gotta
out,
check the temperature. Though.
when I find out, if I find out from her first, then it's like, all right, I respect that move. You know what I'm saying? That's a well played.
She's never going to tell you that.
and you're good. Nah.
She might.
Some
She
people,
might.
some people gotta
Yeah.
do what they gotta
Some
do.
chicks be like,
So,
whoa, and to the point where you're like, yo, why you say something? Man, why the fuck you wait?
so,
Man?
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? 'Cause
but
we ain't gonna say nothing.
if my dog tells me
Yeah.
or family tells me, and
You gotta
she
question
doesn't
that.
know,
You gotta
she doesn't
question
know.
that.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
You gotta
I'm
question
gonna
that.
ask like, yo, how y'all know each other? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see how deep she gonna take it. If she try to play it like, oh no, we was just cool back.
Oh
in the
yeah, I'm definitely
Nah,
going to quiz
a
you.
dub.
Oh, yeah,
You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
going to
If
you
you
know,
don't
But a smart
That's a
woman
dub.
would already know.
Right.
Soon as the questions come.
The thing about it is, the thing about it is,
She know.
sometimes a woman.
Mm-mm.
I'm not. You
It's
gotta
not-
understand, yo. It's not that I'm sneaky, but I know when I want to get when it's. I might not say it right then and there. I might let that shit slide for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Not a minute, but you know what I mean. I let a week or two go. You catch it. You catch it when the scenario's right. Like
You lie.
the conversation is about that. You're like, yo, how you know them? You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know y'all knew each other. That's crazy. Because you would already know, everybody knows that y'all know each other at this point. So it's like, yeah, how y'all meet? How y'all know each other?
And she hit you with no, he's just an old friend. That's a vague ass fucking, that's going to be vague. Well, she hit you with the vagueness because that's what they do.
Nah, I don't
Super
like
vague. Yeah, we just used to know each other.
Like
we used to know each other could mean we used to know each other.
Nah, I don't like vagueness.
Now,
because you know what? At this point,
or that.
Or date.
She technically didn't lie.
She didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, sex.
I think with this whole conversation, we're neglecting the fact, like we underestimating women too.
Oh yeah.
Because like you were saying, like we hold women all the way up here. What if a woman just like,
woman is
I was fucking
I've been around a bunch of people. You ever been around a bunch of people?
I don't care about that part. I don't care about that part.
It's not so valid.
No, it's a difference between we fucked or whatever. I don't care about that. You don't necessarily have to tell me that personally, but if y'all were together, like y'all were claiming each other as in a relationship, and you ain't telling me that y'all were together, but you know that y'all were together. He knows y'all were together. Like y'all used to be married. That's different than y'all used to try something for 3 weeks and it didn't end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At this point, yeah, y'all have a divorce. It may not be because y'all don't love each other. Y'all just may not be the ones for each other. You know what I'm saying?
I can't
may
be,
still have
if you
bad
did
love
that
for
shit,
it.
I couldn't be mad at you. I'm like, you're right, cause y'all Floyd, like, I'll be hard. Keep it G. You will be fucking heartbroken. Don't lie.
If you found that your homie fucked your chick
or fucking with, you will be heartbroken.
I think you'll feel away.
You'll feel away. You'll feel away like, damn.
I don't think I'd be heartbroken, but it's definitely a chink in the armor. It may not necessarily be something like, damn, I don't want to be with you no more because you fuck this nigga. But it's like, damn, it may feel more like you being true to your nigga, or you being true to her, or somebody's not being true in a situation, even though that may not be the case.
That was my situation. My shorty left here, and y'all go down, and you came up. I'm like, damn. I put you aside, like, yeah, such and such, X, Y, Z. Y'all serious? Cool. I respect that. Like, that shit right. If you want to tell her that we know, like, she ain't gonna tell you that we know each other, that's on her. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, so you don't feel some type of way and whatever. And I'm cool with this situation. I will never disrespect, and I respect what y'all doing wholeheartedly. However I can support y'all. I'm not mad at that shit because you my nigga and I love you. Can't be mad at that shit because that's my nigga and I love him. The chick, I really can't be mad at her because she don't know that's my man's.
Yeah.
It's up to her though to come out and say, hey.
That would be the respectful thing to do, but
hey, I used to mess with such. She would have to say, I know you talking to Kev. I seen you, because usually bitches will hold that shit in. But she would have to say, I seen, that dude you was talking to earlier. Yeah, I used to have something with him. She got to come out and say that shit. Because she don't, and she try to play that shit off. I mean, she's a sneaky individual.
Do you leave it dead right there?
Huh?
Because that's how I feel. Like once that conversation happens, you gotta leave it.
It's dead. It's like I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing about it. It's my man.
Right.
Don't get mad at him for it. He didn't know. Now if he knew, it's a different situation. If he didn't know, it's like, if he didn't know, I can't be mad at him. I can't fall. I'm like, nigga, I got love for you. But my love exceeds this bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? My love for you exceeds this shit right here.
Now, all right.
That's it. My love exceeds that.
Okay.
But if you knew that situation, but if you knew the whole situation, nigga, we got a box. And if y'all want to stay together, y'all can stay together. But let me get this off my chest real quick.
Nah,
I ain't gonna stomp you out. We just gonna straight up knuckle up and get up until you quit.
All that shit should be above board. You're gonna talk. You're gonna do that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You always got it's some situation you got to punch your nigga in the jaw. Or he can knock you out, you knock the nigga out, and like, all right, we gotta let this shit go. We got this shit off our chest, we both bloody. Let's go drink real quick. It just is. It's just, me personally, this is where I grew up. How I grew up back here, Nicole, there's a lot of niggas had disputes, and niggas would go to the park, you go in the circle, no niggas would jump in, y'all box that shit out in the circle, that's the end of it. It's dead. Like, y'all got this shit off your chest now, niggas good, all right, cool, nigga maybe holding this shit, busted the fuck up. But after that, it was gone. Like, you can't do nothing after that. You can't steal a nigga because the nigga teed off you in the circle. You can't do none of that. Because then you violate. Then other niggas gonna get into the shit. You feel what I'm saying?
What about, okay, so let's move the conversation forward.
Yeah.
So the family that consistently fucks after the other party, like consistently, like it's to the point where it's not a coincidence anymore.
You can't fuck with them. That's
Is
it.
that a cutoff?
Yeah. That's it.
Like I said, I got a cousin like that. I got a cousin like that. That's all he do. He prays. He wants to be buddy. And niggas see the shit. And niggas like, yo, man, fuck out, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I know what you're trying to do, bro. No. Cuz, listen, man. You don't understand. Like, it wasn't even my fault. Like, the bitch.
It wasn't my fault. My dick just landed in her vagina.
Like, man, fuck out my face. Like, nigga, you ain't invited to my crib. If you become homeless, nigga, you homeless.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You homeless. You not coming to my crib because you gonna come to my crib and be trying to do the same thing. My bitch gonna wind up kicking you out. Because she's like, look, every time I hear your cousin always saying,
is that an ass whipping?
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to figure out this whole conversation. What results in an ass whipping?
What results in the ass whipping?
Yeah.
Results in the ass whipping if we're still together and maybe we might be arguing and you either get the pussy or try to get. If you get the pussy, fucking you up, probably fuck her up, but the shit's there in between. Like, y'all both cut off. I'll fucking both of them up.
You gonna punch your bitch?
Nah, yeah.
You gonna punch your bitch in the face?
Punch your bitch in the face with a broomstick or some shit. I don't know. Nah, but I'm saying, now the nigga attempts to go get the pussy and she blocks the nigga to come tell you, I'm fucking this nigga up. Okay. You intentionally trying to violate.
Okay.
Jump off, John, you got it.
But what if it's
a couple of joints you talk to serious?
This is what I'm saying.
I can't fuck with you no more.
What if it's 10 jump off Jones?
If it's 10 jump off Jones, I'm like, yo, you on some
it's
sucker.
Weird.
I'm like, you on some sucker shit now, dog. Like every bitch I bring around, that I'm smashing you.
That's what I'm talking.
Like you on some sucker shit. Like, come on, man, fall away. What the fuck? Then you look at that nigga like, yo, what the fuck you got against me, nigga? Like, what's your weird? Like, what you trying to accomplish? Like. Yeah. Tell me something that I don't know. What, you don't like me? You jealous of me? You want to be me? Like, nigga, like, what is it?
So a conversation will still have to be had. That's what I mean. Like,
it's a conversation. Who
consistently fucks after you.
It's a conversation. Like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I can't trust you about shit. You doing this to jump off, and there's a bunch of them. Nigga, my girl, you still gonna try. Because it's already, you know that you have no boundaries. It's known that you got no boundaries. Okay. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't give a fuck if it was my girl now, it's something serious. We broke up and niggas found that I'm single again. And you heard through the grapevine I'm single again. Now you in her inbox?
So
y'all wasn't even friends on social media. Now you hitting them with friend requests on a constant.
Is it fair to call that person
that's a snake?
Jake the Snake.
He's a snake. Jake the Snake.
Alright.
It's Snake from WWF, nigga. What do you call that nigga?
Jake the Snake Roberts?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I know a couple of Jake the Snakes.
Yeah. Have you had somebody that's chased after your seconds like that? Where it's been on like 3 occasions or more that they felt they were okay with. I mean, not even including the big mom. I'm talking about one individual. I had the big mom injury,
but he went and tried to do this shit to other family. But I made this shit clear. Like, you do that shit again, fuck this conversation that we having right here, right now. Once I find out, you don't know if I'm going to steal off on you or not. You don't know what's going to go down. You don't know what's going to go down.
5-second rule.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going to go down. Something's going to happen, though. If I find out remotely from a nigga, you don't know. So stay the fuck out of my territory, dog. Like, I mark my shit. Don't come all that buddy shit. Oh, no, motherfucker. Get out of the face. Y'all ain't cool. Y'all ain't shit.
Word. Yeah.
You already know how I move. I don't give a fuck about you.
So a guy who can, okay, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yeah, Jake the Snake Roberts. You a snake, you a snake. You here, I label you, that's what you are.
Okay. Damn.
Hey man, you might lose respect from me. You might lose if I see you in the street getting jumped, depending on how I feel. Keep strolling. It's niggas like that. It's niggas like that.
Tell Mike really quick.
Yeah, videotape the shit and then
I won't videotape nothing. I'll look, keep it pushing. Cause there's niggas that I will go to jail for. But there's some niggas that I won't.
There's niggas I go to jail for, and there's niggas that I won't even blink.
Won't think about it twice. Like, alright, fuck it. And niggas know who I go to jail for.
Pray Batman jumps in.
Nigga tell me. Nigga call me and it's like, I gotta explain shit to my girl. Like, it's a good chance. Like after today, after I walk out this door, I probably going for a minute. I explained them situations plenty times. I walked out the door nervous.
I would like to actually, whenever we get a chance, because I know we're close to wrapping up. I would like to talk to a woman who has their thoughts about what they would do. Like, what do they expect to happen when they find two men that know each other and you fuck them both?
Ain't no chick gonna come out and tell you.
What do they expect?
He went straight to the shit.
Because some chicks don't want to be known like, oh, I ain't that type of chick.
Real direct. I love that.
Some chicks don't want to be known that. Some chicks don't want to know that they had a whole past. They just ignore the shit. If you suck 4 dicks at one sitting,
do you think it's more prevalent? Do you think it's more prevalent?
You're not a good. What?
You're not a good girl. Do you think it's more prevalent with women? How many women you think are still friends after they find out that, like, they fucked after their girlfriend? Because
it's not a lot
prevalent then.
It's not a lot of girls. A lot of girls get mad.
Wait, because I want to push the conversation forward.
Go ahead.
How many? All right, let me word this correctly. Who does it more? Who fucks after who more, men or women?
Men. It's men.
I think it's women.
Females have like rules.
You don't think so?
No, you can't fuck.
Females don't got no fucking rules.
They got how hard is it? You can't.
They got rules.
They got more rules.
They got rules.
No, you talking about
the
women,
unwritten rules,
and then you talking about jump up like. There's different categories, man. We talking about wifey material or what? Like
You can say that about guys.
Like. Well, guys were just all whores. Not all of us, but I would say 65% of us all whores.
We did the last episode.
It's 65, it's 65, 35.
It's primal. We go on the hunt.
It's primal. That was our last.
Remember that? That was the last one.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's 65, 35. Because you find some dudes that ain't primal. They'll get a chick, and that's it. They locked in, disappear.
We had a nigga that we jumped off on hard.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Kev, no. The night in my crib, we tried to get the joint. We was running down on the joint. This is young boy.
Tell the story.
And we tried to tell the chick, like, we were trying to fuck the one joint. She's like, I don't suck dick, but my girlfriend do. I said,
she was lying when she told you.
I know, but she wanted to suck me off. But it's like my girlfriend sucks niggas off. So I said, cool.
She's the designated
I go to the girlfriend. I say, yo, come get my dick sucked. My man sitting there like, nah, this my joint. Yeah, you ain't gotta suck dick. You don't want to. You here with me.
So Tom doesn't know the story. So
tell the story.
I'll tell the story. So this was a long time ago in our Aunt Linda's house.
About 6 months ago.
Yeah, right.
Nigga, we were almost 18 years, 17 years.
We were still working like at Bob Evans at the time, or something like that.
Yeah. That was before that, because I would have.
Was it before that? No, because we were already out of school.
Oh,
that was 19.
Already out of school.
That was 19. I was 19.
Yeah,
we
were still.
What the fuck was I?
I think we weren't working there anymore.
I was right.
Dre through.
My girl was like 2 or 3 months. She was a kid. She was a baby. She wasn't even like she had to be tended to. Like I had to be there.
Yeah. So we were at Aunt Linda's house, and of course we had some Johns that we brought back, and it was a fleet of us at the time. Probably like 4 or 5 of us. It was maybe like 6 of us because Brian was.
What are you saying that
I'm just thinking of the people who were there.
Like, it was 4 of us.
Just make up names.
It was 4.
Bronny?
That nigga was there. He was the nigga that was writing the bitch. There's 4 of us. These niggas downstairs trashing the joint. I'm up there asleep. So my brother.
Nah, I think it was more than that.
I can say KB because
we were deep.
I can say my brother name because he was deep.
There's people watching too, right?
We were deep, yeah. And anyway, we were deep. So the whole plan was, you know how the game goes when it's that type of scenarios. It's like high five. Yeah. You know what I mean? 2 on 2, then we jump out 2 on 2. You know how that goes. So we all doing our thing. Everybody got the lights out. We, pretty much talking them into their 1-2s.
Yeah, the bitch
and
was in the bathroom.
We separated them into rooms, so it would be less.
This sounds really rapey, but go ahead.
I was like, yo, why don't you, your friend go in there? You know what I mean? You be in here. You know how niggas wanted their space back then. It wasn't like no, we wasn't into no orgy type shit. It was like, yo, we'll swap out type. All right, you jump in after I'm done type situation. So, Kev went into that scenario, and you can hear the conversation though from a distance.
But the nigga tells me she ain't sucking no dick. I said, nigga, this is my crib. I can kick you out and let her suck my dick.
Goes to the shorty. The bull pretty much tries to wife her up. You know what I'm saying? And he was like hogging her. He didn't want to fucking let nobody deal with her and nothing like that. So we hear movement upstairs, and Linda's coming, and she starts flicking on lights as she's coming from upstairs. The lights, for some odd reason, there's a switch upstairs that can turn the lights on downstairs, right? So she hears the light and the light go on, and all you hear is, my yams!
The nigga that's there getting his dick sucked. My mom hits the light, and as this nigga's busting, my mom got these box of yams that she's gonna cook. This nigga, instead of busting her mouth, turns to the yams and nuts all over the yams. All you hear my mom say, my yams! This nigga nutted.
My yams! What an odd place to bust a yam.
Yo,
it was in her mouth.
You gotta finish.
All I heard my mom say is, my yams! This nigga nutted all over the I throw that shit away the next day.
All I heard from her was, all you niggas get out my house
Crusty
right
ass
now.
yams.
Get out, she said, and she was like, I can't believe you in here. Where Kevin?
I got
got his ass upstairs. Kev comes upstairs was like, what I do? Are you upstairs? You better. I bet your ass was down with the rest of his nasty ass.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Them niggas was still downstairs. Wow. I got my nuts. I'm out. I said I'm out. Back upstairs, go to sleep.
Niggas don't know how to stop. They just want to keep fucking busting up, keep fucking.
I hear my mom footsteps coming. I'm like, oh shit. I hear it coming. Like, these niggas about to catch up.
KB was the GOAT of that back in the day. I gotta give it to him. He was the GOAT of
moms coming home,
bringing just the most random women to the house. And be like,
that story that we told, what was the last episode? That was one of KB's Jones. Yeah,
we had Jones like that. I remember niggas had lines in my garage getting their dick sucked. Yeah. Nigga went to go get his dick sucked. Nigga get dick sucked. Nigga just come get my dick sucked next. Nigga hit him in the chest like, yo, boom. Nigga, this is a line.
You gotta get to the back.
It's like 3 other niggas here. Like, nah, nigga, this is a line.
Look, I don't trust you if you've never been in a line together. So I don't trust you.
I'm here for the gangbang.
I'll wrap this episode. Yeah, we
all right, man. I think we could definitely dig into this topic a lot more. I would really love to get some women's point of view, but
they ain't gonna tell the truth.
Yeah, that's from a man's point of view. All right, and you got 4 different men here, so that's what you get. But so we're gonna wrap this up. Once again, we are your hosts.
It's Cool Kev.
Josh.
I'm Big Drake. We want to thank our guests.
Francis Linda, thank you for having me.
And yeah, fuck y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Part 2 is all you, baby.
All right, yeah, we're gonna do a part 2.
Here, Kev, stop that.
Oh man,
come on, Kev.
Get on the good foot, bitch.
Yeah, that probably would have helped if we had some bullet points.
I mean,
so we just kept reweaving the same, which it was cool, but we just kept kind of redoing.
Big Drake.